Well, good morning guys, and welcome back to Newton Park. I've been here about an hour already, so I'm set up in both rods are on their spots. When I first got here, I thought I'd have a sit down. There was no one else on the lake, so I chose to sat down and have a observe and see if I could see any fish activity. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything at all. The water's pretty coloured. We've had a lot of rain the past couple of days, well, since I was last down here, and it doesn't look in the best conditions really, but I chose to go back in the shallow end like I was on my last video, 3 or 4 swims up from where I fished last time, just because I know there was fish in the area then. I had that 18-pound 3-ounce mirror carp, and the wind's pushing in there, so I thought this is where probably the majority of the carp would be. And only about 10 minutes ago I've had my first sign of fish, and believe it or not, it was towards my right hand rod, on it, straight on the top of the spot towards the far margin. It's about 5 foot off the margin over there, and that's where I've just seen a fish roll. So signs are looking better than what they did when I first got here. Both rods on the exact same method I caught on my previous session, both on the Blowback rigs, with my rig tubing, and then a lead clip system with a 2-ounce Fox pear lead, and then both on Blowback rigs with the core baits, the core flavoured, dipped in the corresponding liquids, just to give it a bit of extra attraction. Like I said, the water's quite coloured, so I'm expecting smell to be probably the primary. Oh, we're getting a touch on the right hand rods, or it could be just wind, but yeah, it's a bit more scent in the water the better when the water's coloured. So fingers crossed we might be into a fish fairly soon, considering we've just had a fish roll on the spot. So let's see what happens. Right, so I've been here for a few hours now, and no sign of any more activity since I last spoke to you. So I brought in both rods, rebaited, and recast exactly the same places, straight back on the spots. And then I've just catapulted a few more free offerings round both spots, just to see if that'll spur the carp on to feed. I mean, there's not been any activity since I seen the fish roll on my far margin spot. Hopefully a bit more bait introduced might encourage the carp to feed. If not, I might put in a couple of pouchfuls of pellets in 20 minutes or so, just see what happens with the boilies. Now in 20 minutes, if nothing happens, I might put in a bit of pellet, see if that will invoke a response. But fingers crossed, we might get a fish sometime soon. Well, unfortunately that's going to be it for today's session, guys. It's just coming up to 5:30, which is what time we have to be off the lake this time of year. Other than that first fish that I seen roll on my swim earlier at the beginning of the day, I haven't seen any activity whatsoever. So it's been a pretty dead day. The conditions have been a bit against us really, with the lake being like a chocolate muddy brown sort of colour. Not great conditions. The visibility must be pretty poor down there. And I did have a word with the bailiff when he came around, and he said in these conditions that the fish don't really feed, to be honest. You might get the odd one, but not like a normal session. So hopefully we'll be down again soon. But thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, it's very much appreciated. And unfortunately that's fishing that we do blank occasionally, so but fingers crossed for next time we'll get back into the fish. Catch you later.